So as a result of the coaching, I wanted to ensure that I left Shell as smoothly as possible, with my head held high and proud of my achievements, without any damage to my credibility, and also with limited impact to my family, as I was undergoing such a huge life change. And I definitely achieved that. One of the surprising benefits of having a career coach or executive coach was that actually those monthly sessions became about a lot more than just my career. It became life coaching, and Amanda gave me the tools to help myself and my family navigate through the journey of redundancy. The process of coaching was admittedly quite intense, and you had to throw your whole self into it, or you wouldn't have got the value from it. So I made sure that I blocked out time either side of my coaching sessions, and gave myself time to think about the discussion that had just taken place. It was sometimes emotional, and sometimes I'd been given some brilliant tools that I had to take away and think about how I could incorporate those into my life and into my remaining months at Shell. As a result of the coaching, obviously we're talking about November 2017, and I was being made redundant in the December, and I'd just had my second coaching session, and I'd mentioned to Amanda that I was contemplating starting a blog, and I'd been thinking about it for about 6 months, called The Career Mum. And so she set me a challenge to have the blog set up by my next coaching session. And I'd never blogged before, and I didn't know how to do it. Though I worked in IT, I thought surely I can set up a blog. And so I figured it out and I started blogging. And within the first couple of weeks of blogging, I was getting about 400 hits a week to my blog. And thought, I really want to start engaging with the members, the people who are reading my blog. I want to know who they are, I want to know more about them. It's in my nature to want to try and relate and connect with people. So having twins, I had been part of a twin mum community and had seen how established and collaborative and welcoming and supportive that community was. So I thought, how about creating a similar community on Facebook called The Career Mum, which has now grown to 3,500 global members, and it's a very encouraging and supportive community. We share knowledge, we share information, and we overcome obstacles together. And a lot of the tools that Amanda gave me help in that group, but also gave me the courage to set that group up. I also believe I was successful in my next role because I believed in myself. I had got significant tools to help me understand what values I could bring to a job and how I could benefit an organisation. So when I got opportunity to apply for a role at Microsoft, I felt very confident that I was the right person for the role, and I was successful in getting the job. So my coaching assignment was 6 sessions over 6 months, and I was very sad to see it finish. It felt like there would be a big gaping hole in my life where Equal Talent had been. However, we have continued to stay connected. Amanda very kindly offers me support and guidance where I need it, and I'd like to see where it can go in the future. I think that I've still got a lot to learn. If you are considering working with a coach, I would say reach out to Equal Talent and ask them to help you with the business case, because there's clear business value. I absolutely delivered more under the guidance of Equal Talent and delivered higher quality work. So have courage. If you don't ask, you don't get. And also for organisations who are doubting whether it's a worthy investment for their staff, I think it absolutely is. You're talking about executives, you're talking about highly paid professionals. Why not invest that little bit more in them to get more out of them? As a coaching partner, Equal Talent are great listeners. So, and I mentioned earlier, it's at times was like life coaching. Sometimes half of the session would be Amanda listening and very gently and softly helping me find my own answers to the solutions. So there was no strong steer, this is the direction you have to go in. I had to come away happy with the outcome and confident that I was going to be the one driving those outcomes. It's my life. And so Equal Talent were fantastic at that. The coaching sessions, like I've said many times, gave me some fantastic tools that I now share on with my network that I wasn't aware of, and helped me understand my own value sets. You know, I've recognised now that I have a real need and for a sense of belonging, which is partly what drives me back to work, because I like that community and that sense of belonging. So I got a really great understanding of who I am, what I stood for, and what my values are.